Yo, what's going on? We're here, beautiful weather, the DMV. We got Jus10 right here.
Yeah.
Yo, this is the guy, the brains behind Self-Care album, Self-Care Kit. Get your merch.
Yeah, get your merch.
I like that red. Like, I'm not even saying this for you all, but I like that red and that yellow.
Appreciate it.
That, you know, that, what do they call, primary colors?
Yeah. Mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah. What's your favorite color, man?
Before I did self-care, it was red, so it's kind of why I threw this on. But yeah, now yellow become my favorite color. Kind of weird.
Does it have anything to do with the sun?
Actually, it do. Like yellow or like red. Or like, yeah, yellow do. It's like brightening up everything for real.
Understand.
Yep.
Did you have like some gray areas in your life?
I had a lot that I had to brighten up. So.
You mind sharing like one epic moment in your life that really brought you down? That somebody can.
Oh, that brought me down?
Yeah.
Man.
That you had to reach and find that yellow, that light to get you out.
Probably just like feeling disconnected from like people in my age range, mainly because like I wasn't really focusing on basically that, you know what I'm saying? Just focused on like myself, which sounds like contradicting to the whole thing, but sometimes you got to focus on the people around you because you miss out on a lot of things. So probably just like that brought me down when I lost a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Lost a lot of like family members, relationships and stuff like that. So that kind of like brought me down a little bit when I was like, damn, there's nobody else here but me, you know what I'm saying?
When you say lost, how did you lose them?
I mean, deaf for some, and then, you know, not getting those last words in that you wanted to get in, and then just losing some to, how I say it nicely, like, I mean, to BS, you know what I'm saying? Just like not responding and stuff like that. And me personally, like I used to, back in the day, I used to think I was too good for stuff. So that kind of like messed up a lot, you know what I'm saying?
How were you as a child?
As a child?
Yeah.
I had a bad temper, like a very terrible temper, terrible attitude towards everything and everybody. So that's how I was. Like, it's probably hard to believe now, but it's true. Yeah.
Out there. You can't tell me what to do. That was you.
Yeah, that was me to my mom, my dad.
Word.
It wasn't like OC nothing, but it was a terrible temper.
And I'm assuming it left. Or did
Oh yeah. Okay. I worked on it.
Yeah. How did it shift? Where did that shift come up?
When did the shift start? I would say honestly, like the actual turnaround of like my whole attitude was probably like last year, when I actually realized it, and not even on purpose, like just the way I come off sometimes. So last year really did a full like 360, and then this year just capped it off for real.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it like a person, or was it you that actually had to look in the mirror?
Me. Yeah. I mean, people would say like you can't come off like that sometimes, or like this is how you came off, or like people close to me would say that, but they know who I was, but they say sometimes other people to be doing this stuff. So it's like, all right, cool. So I had to look at myself in the mirror. So, and not just with attitude and stuff, just everything in general. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that was wrong.
You feel like you put that energy in the rap music? Is that how you started?
Yeah, I mean, I was, even before like I realized what my issues were, rap or like music in general was just a way to, you know, express how I want to express myself, you know what I'm saying? Express my feelings and stuff like that, my emotions, so, yeah.
Yeah, do you have a favorite line from all the music that you've written?
Favorite line? That's hard, like, I actually don't. I don't have a favorite line. I don't think I do.
Do you listen to your music?
Nah, not at all. Like, not unless I'm getting prepared for like a performance or getting prepared for like setting up, you know, how I want a video to be, like something like that. But other than that, nah.
So does that mean when you play it back, it's not necessarily memorized?
What you mean, like when I?
Like if you don't listen to something, you know, you writing, you know.
Nah, I know it. If I play it, I know it, because it's just like it came from a certain place. So yeah, I don't have to listen to it a lot to memorize it at all.
That's interesting. And your reasoning is?
I just want to progress, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So just progress by listening to it, I feel like I'm just stuck. You know what I'm saying? I want to listen to like other people that I want to get to.
Understand.
Yeah.
So how much music is out there?
From me,
Yeah.
what's this? 2019. Dang. I gotta count. I want to say like 7 actual mixtapes, and then like 3 joints I just threw out there. I want to say at least over 11, over 10. 10, so that's a lot of songs, for real.
10 albums?
Just 10 projects in general. Over 10 projects.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Understood. And where are they, by the way? If it has to go real quick, they want to listen to you.
I'm gonna be honest, the best ones are on Apple Music. The ones that I was just starting out but didn't care about anybody's opinion, I still don't care, but like when I try to be more professional, Apple Music the place to go. Apple Music, Spotify, all that. But I think my rawest music, like just starting out, Spinrilla, of course, and SoundCloud. Yeah, that was like younger me. Yeah.
Can you give us a little something right quick? Just something.
From when?
It doesn't matter. Anything. It could be unreleased. It could be, just a quick 4-liner or something.
Quick floor liner.
Give somebody a taste of you. Somebody that doesn't know, that's watching.
All right.
Move with it. You can prepare.
Father have not spoken 2 days. I'm taking off like when City became 2 chains. I'm too real, and when I die, I'ma need 2 graves. But don't get it twisted, my nigga. She mad, I've been ducking commitment, my nigga. I really don't get it, my nigga.
I know a couple people out here chasing the fame, then wonder why they stuck and why they staying the same. Listen, nigga, it's okay because we taught to hide the pain. This is rooted in our blood back to when we all were slaves. Now we chasing chains. We don't value love, but value things. They won't matter when we die. And you know that it's a shame how we worry about the future but forget how far we came. We had Obama, but you think you'll let a nigga make some change? Yeah, it's crazy. All this chaos, I can't let it faze me. That's just, I don't want to give it all. Can't give it all.
So what was that? Was that unreleased?
Yeah, it's something I'm just working on for real. Just chilling for real.
For life. Understood.
Yeah.
When do you find yourself writing the most?
At night, I don't know, at night, basically, just when I wouldn't say bored, but when it's like a lot on my mind for real, you know what I mean? So just like when I'm just like isolated, thinking a lot on my mind, feel like I gotta say something, I gotta go right, or it's just gonna be building up, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So this is your form of journal. Do you ever journal anything other than raps?
Nah, I don't write anything unless it's a rhyme for real. Unless it's like an idea, I write down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
Nice. Is there a space that you have to be in, or can you write anywhere?
Nah, I gotta be isolated in like a room. It doesn't have to necessarily be a studio, but it does have to be a room. It can be like my bedroom. It can honestly be like the bathroom, but I have to be alone. Like nobody can be around me. And it's not like being standoffish, it's just like my creative process for real.
Alright. Leave me alone, leave me.
Facts. Like that's facts.
Yo, tell me what that meant, yo.
That song really means like not necessarily like leave me alone, don't bother me. It's basically saying like don't hit me up just for your benefit, if that makes sense. Yeah. But it doesn't come from that type of standoffish place.
I know we're only like straight up thoughts. Like we are strictly, we move off of what we've been taught. So it's just a whole bunch of thoughts in our brain. And so if you had the idea to put pen or pencil to paper and begin to rhyme, like you said, that's all you do when you write. You just put the rhyme together. Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that idea from? Who inspired you to write?
Shoot, I mean honestly, I got inspired to write. I heard 808s and Heartbreak in middle school. Like I always loved music, but that album right there taught me how to like express myself emotionally. Cause I know like in society it's like they say like men can't be emotional, but that's definitely not facts. And it's not even about being emotional, it's just like being honest for real. that was just a very honest album to me. And then that's when I fell in love with music. And then that's when I went home and started writing. I didn't take it seriously, but I started putting together songs. I didn't even know what I was doing at the time. So yeah, that right there, Kanye definitely inspired that.
That's how it usually starts. We don't even know.
Yeah.
But we know we love it, so it's
Yeah.
we got to. We just like doing little things, and it just all comes together. But you said Kanye, yeah, he got an album coming up. Have you been like staying in tune with him? Like
here and there, it's just like he all over the place sometimes. It's not no disrespect towards him, but it's just like it's hard to keep up with because he is all over the place. But I am excited for his album coming out just because it's Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been trying to keep up with him, but it's hard to do.
You like the shoes, the line?
Yeah, I like everything he's done. You know what I'm saying? I just like it because he does stuff nobody else has done. Whether like it's appealing to you, you know what I'm saying? I like his originality for real. So not necessarily like any one specific thing.
How have you been able to get out of the box? Like, you know, everybody doing the same thing, like rap, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's, you know, a soccer player, but they're not making those goals, or they're not, you know, making those charts, that stats. So what is it that you've been able to distinguish and make yourself stand out from the rest?
I think, like I touched on, like just being honest for real. A lot of people, first, not being honest with others, they don't want to be honest with themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I learned to do through music. So that's just one thing I feel like I just really focus on, is just being honest with myself, and that just comes naturally when I make music. And then other than that, I mean, I pay attention to what other people are doing. And one thing I make sure that I do is like, I can't do it like that. I want to do it completely different. So I just focus on myself, and then focus on what everybody's doing, because I just don't want to blend in. You know what I'm saying? I want to stand out with everything.
Yeah, that's fine. And where did this clothing line come from?
Shoot, honestly, that wasn't even supposed to happen. If I'm like being real, me and my brother and the guy that made the beats for the album, I just said, man, I'm gonna just announce this joint with a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to sell them or nothing, but that picture, people was commenting under it, oh, I need that shirt, And I was like, man, might as well. So then it just turned into a whole thing bigger than me. So I just kept going because people wanted more. And I'll keep going as long as people want more. That's how these long sleeves came about, you know what I'm saying? It was just a yellow short sleeve in April. Now here we are with October, still going.
I think you just gave somebody the sauce. Anybody out there who wants to start a clothing line, just wear your different designs and see
which one they like.
People say something. Yeah, right. That's it right there. You know,
right.
You go with that design. That's lit, man. Do you have any like, what's your like your dream job, your dream life, place, setting, where you want to be?
I guess dream job, not necessarily a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Because that'll end late 30s. That can end tomorrow for real. But one thing I always wanted to do was like have my own, not record company, but like my own corporation type of thing, like Rock Nation is, you know what I'm saying? They branch out from music, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I just want to kind of be like a CEO of a lot of things going on, because that's just, not just busy work, but I love entertainment in general. I love, you know, having a platform for others, you know what I'm saying, providing that platform. So I want to do something like that. I mean, I will do something like that eventually. So that's my dream job, end up in like New York. I don't really want to go to California, but New York or something like that, just doing stuff like that for real.
What made you bring up Cali?
Because I mean, I just feel like Cali is where a lot of those people are at for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Rappers.
Yeah, just musicians in general. So I don't know. New York always been a dream to be at.
What is it that you want people to remember after they've listened to your music?
Shoot, I want people to be like, dang, he really said that about himself. I gotta listen to more, because I feel the same way about myself. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to listen to my music like, dang, he really speaks for me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I wouldn't even say. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want people to take away.
And that's where your honesty comes in. Like, you did give me a Drake vibe listening to your music. I don't know if you like that or not, but it's kind of like a soothe, like a, you know, something for you to hear and actually listen to, right? Which, I mean, a lot of artists hit, but not everybody hits. That's why everybody's not listenable. But, you know, it gives you something to listen to, and then it makes you feel, it makes you think, it makes you go back and, oh, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I mean, so, yeah. Other than Kanye, who are some of your...
Oh, they tripping. How about they racing or something?
Just have a little bit of fun.
But yeah,
Yeah. Who's out here killing the game?
Killing the game, like that's like affecting me, like influencing me. So Ye, Kanye, Ye, Jay-Z, of course Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Meek Mill, Wale.
I hear the lineup.
Yeah, that's a
No
type.
female?
That's a type. I mean, yeah, females. Rhapsody is like one of my favorite rappers too. She just speaks real like facts. Of course Beyonce, but I mean, yeah, I love Beyonce just because she can't do no wrong. Kind of like Drake, but yeah, those are like some of my influences, like as far as like hip hop. I know I'm missing a few, like Nipsey Hussle, Rick Ross. Those are the type of people that influence me too, just like more than music. So yeah, it's kind of like the older people that really influenced me for some reason. So yeah.
You had any songs that you wrote while you were just like crying?
I had songs that I wrote that made me cry. Not because like it was sad, just like dang, I finally got that out, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a few songs off this project called Black. That was just straight up, I didn't care if nobody liked it or not. That was for me. And yeah, most of them songs on there was just like real pain, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so when you get that out and you write it and you rap it back, sometimes it makes you very emotional. You know what I'm saying? That's just how pure that joint was, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Wow.
It get hectic sometimes when you writing some real stuff. It get hectic in the studio sometimes. Yeah.
You have like a circle or, you know, a team?
That like what? Like,
how'd you like pushing this movement?
Definitely my brother. Like Citizens, call it Citizens Entertainment. That and the Young and Gifted Sound, like that's really just me and my brother for real. And we just trying to start something. Not even start, we're just trying to build it up. You know what I'm saying? But my brother definitely has been like a key component. Like he influenced me to rap too, like cause he was doing like rap. So like just watching him do it. But he's been like that guidance that I need sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So definitely been helping me not flip off, helping me make the right decisions sometimes when I can't think straight. My brother, for sure. Now my mom pushing it too. My mom pushing this merch too. Pushing it harder than me sometimes. She trying to get me a gig at a church. So yeah, she pushing it too.
Lit. Now, you said rapping could end tomorrow. So like, what is rapping to you? Like,
rapping is just like my way of life. That's how I get through the days. It's not necessarily like like I need it, but it's a form of, not necessarily therapy, but it's a form of communicating with others, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I need that to communicate sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can shut off, not necessarily because I'm depressed or anything, but it's just like, that's just who I am. Sometimes I need to shut off, you know what I'm saying, from people. So I need my music, you know what I'm saying? to speak sometimes.
Yeah, I understood.
Like how we was walking, you said, leave me alone. That spoke for, you know, a lot, for real.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. What do you do while you're recording? Some people like smoke, some people got like a studio full of friends. What do you do?
Unless you on a song with me, nobody's in there. Like, cause up until recently, I was recording, mixing and mastering my own stuff, but then I started recording my brother too. So even sometimes that's hard, recording my brother. Just not because it makes me nervous, it's just like, it's just the way I do things, you know what I'm saying? And I've been doing that ever since I started, just recording, mastering, writing, all that myself. But I don't like nobody in there. only drink and smoke on occasion, and that was when I used to drink and smoke all the time. But now, just sober, you know what I'm saying, just writing, recording, yeah, just doing it for real.
Why sober life?
Like in the studio? Or, because I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You just answered it for me, so yeah, why sober life in the studio? Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's the best way to like write those feelings out, because sometimes you can over exaggerate if you're drunk about something and then say something the wrong way. So I just feel like I want to be the purest form, I guess, when I'm writing. So yeah, I want it to come from a place that I'm always going to be at, because when you're drunk, you may not have that same drunk. When you're high, you might not have that same high. So yeah.
If you could just like take a step forward, and that step was where you wanted to be at, not all the way what we talked about, dream job, dream life, vacation, just like a step forward, like, you know, let's be realistic with your age and stuff.
Yeah.
What was a happy place for you in about a year or so?
In a year, probably my foot in the door of the music industry, but not the bad side of it. Probably like meet the good people, if that's right, like makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Like meet the people that's going to care about you genuinely in the music industry. Like meet somebody that really wants to push what you're doing, and how can we help each other type thing. Not more so how can you help me, you know, generate money.
Right.
So at least closer to them, you know.
So would that be by yourself then? Like the Chance the Rapper who's always, you know, like no label?
Some days I get that vibe that's what it's supposed to be. Because other than like me and my brother, and then other like my close friends that think the same as me, sometimes it's hard to meet people in that type of industry that just care as much as they do about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes I feel like we can't get it done, because we made a lot of strides since. I mean, even this year we made a lot of strides. So it's like just keep building on it. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? I mean, I feel like it's not too many people that will even do that. So I guess that's just like to be determined type thing.
I understand. Ooh, what you working on now, man?
I'm not really working on too much. I'm not working like a serious project. I'm basically just working on like sounds, and then I got like 2 albums written. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I don't want to release those. Just release them. Those have to like come about a certain like feeling in me. You know what I'm saying? But I am working on like sounds just for the next time I want.
Like when you feel that way, or when you feel ready to release?
Those probably never come out, to be honest. Those 2 that's written. But I do have like a couple ideas I want to work on. So that's why I'm working on like sounds for those ideas. But I'm not really working on anything serious. I'm not really, even in the studio every day right now, I'm just living life, you know what I'm saying? Trying to meet people, you know, that have stories that I can tell, or, you know what I'm saying, create my own stories as well, like just everyday life.
Right. That's lit. That's lit. Where can we find you at?
Like Instagram and stuff?
Yeah. Or everybody who wants to know more about you and find out how they can get that merch, listen to that music, and just get into the life. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, we want to get all up in people's grill. That's what social media is for.
Yeah.
Let's not lie. You know what I mean? We're all up in there. We don't even be texting people anymore.
Nah, we don't. So
social media is crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, Instagram and Twitter is both Uncle Jus10. I should look at the camera. Uncle Jus10, Uncle Jus10. That's for Twitter and Instagram. And then listen to the music, Apple Music, anywhere, Jus10. Yeah.
Where'd you get Uncle from?
Oh, back in my high school.
Uncle. Say Uncle.
Yeah, because I walked through the hallways, high school, college. I walk so slow, and they be like, you like a cool uncle. So that's, people started calling me Uncle Jus, and then boom, that just stuck. That stuck since I was like 15, so like 8 years now, almost 9.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.